my gosh! $3.343 quadrillion. That's right, folks. We took the weekend off. 72 hours. We recorded it Friday. Oh, give or take right around noon. And here we are just before 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's a little bit late. Had some phone calls and stuff, so ran a little bit late getting this recorded. But 72 and a half hours later, 3.3 quadrillion. Now, the real answer is, how many angels did we garner? Now, my guess was around 300. I figured the max would be 350. I actually sat and did the math. Figured about 113 and a half revolutions, 114 revolutions, probably about 3 apiece. My guess is around 342 angels to add. We had 43 whenever we signed off on Friday. Let's go check. Look at all this. It's just beautiful. I'm interested. How many angels? 277. I'll be honest, that's about where I thought we were going to be. Like I said, we had 43, so it looks like we had 234 get added. Let us spend. And what I love about that is when you get 100 of everything, you get another 5 gold. So here we are, moving forward even further. Okay. Now, one of the things that I can say, beyond a shadow of a doubt, is now I'm trying to figure out what kind of decision I want to make. What decision do I want to make? Because we could do a restart today. 277, that would be 554%. So we'd probably restart, instead of $1, it'd be $6.54. However, if we see where we're at, after we add some of these, and see if maybe, you see what I'm saying? Uh-oh. So see there, we've bumped up everything just to see where it's at, but I don't believe it's going to lead to anything. In fact, even the upgrades, we don't have any upgrades left, so... Okay, I promised an upgrade. I promised that we were going to restart on this Monday, so let's go ahead and click that restart. Choose wisely. Oh, okay. Yep, smiling angels. And I was right. 554% means we have $6.54 for our first lemon. So that's a good thing to know. If you'll remember where we started, we had only $1 for the first lemon when we started before. So let's go ahead and go through the whole process. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to go all the way up to 1,000, because that gives us Cave Johnson, the manager. And now, as you can see, we start rumbling, stumbling, and bumbling as we start making some more money. Now, you'll notice, remember I said it goes faster when you get to 30? And we really didn't get a chance to see it because I was still pressing it manually the first time around. Let's look this time. Look how much faster it starts going. Boom! Easy squeezy. Cut the time in half. So, as you can see now, boom! Now we're to the barber pole thing at only 50. $327 a split second. So, it's not going to take us long at all to begin working our way up. And now, we have 100 lemons. The Lemon Lord. Making $654 a split second. And that means we can get some more managers. As you can see now, we can get both Perry and Heisenberg. And we can start them up. And go ahead and get 20. So as you can see now, we've got the automatic pilot going on these. Speed up the newspapers just a little bit. And we can also speed up the car washes. One of the things we got to remember is that we have the ability to upgrade as well. So there, we now upgrade the lemons to $1,900. How about we do the newspapers? Sure, boom! The newspapers are up to 58,000. That's pretty good actually. Managers, well, we can do it. So let's go ahead and get both Mama Sean and Jim Thornton. So here we go. Begin the process. Up to 20. Now it may take a little bit, but honestly it's just going to take one finish of the pizzas where we can get the donut shop. Boom. So there we have everything. We got at least 10 of everything on the left side rolling. They're just rolling right along. Lots more money than last time, as you can see. Not going to take a long time. We just continue beefing stuff up. Car wash triple, why not? That's up. Look at that. $529,740 every, a second to half second, give or take. Interesting. Boom. I'm going to up that, and let's triple that up. Boom. We've now tripled 2.5 million for pizzas. Make it 3.39. Nice big numbers. Why not? Why not? We're still looking for things here. Interesting. Let's go ahead and beef up those donut profits. You know what else we can do? Oh yeah, 10 million. We got that. Oh, look at that. 30.5 million now for 30 donut shops. That's not bad. I'm pretty excited. Let's speed up some stuff. Boom. Just get a few things here and there. Beef them up a little here. Beef them up a little there. Get the undergirding going. Manager? Why not? Forrest Trump. And we're going to go ahead and start the shrimps, 40 million. But guess what we can do? For $25 million? You guessed it. Boom! 122. And now we can buy 10 more. Boom! So now the shrimps are going to make $244 million. That is going to be sweet when it happens. Let's go ahead and up these donuts. Now it's going to be costly. To get the next speed up for both donuts and shrimp, it's gonna be a little bit of a chunk of change. It's just going to be. So pretty exciting though. We get to 40 million, I can actually bump it up. Look at there. Citrus Emperor, 200 lemons now, $3,924 a split second, and max wise, we're in pretty good shape. Okay, so the next thing is, we're going to get the newspapers on the Verge. We're going to get that on the Verge. And it's all sitting back, knowing the 244 million is coming pretty fast, actually. It's going to be faster than we realize. And once we get that, when you combine it with the money from the donut shops, it's gonna be fun. Oh my. Booms! Make both of them faster, and now money coming right and left. Let's go ahead and get that hockey manager, because the hockey team's gonna be able to come. We also have to remember that once you get up toward hockey, it takes longer. Hockey's like 6 minutes, movie studio like a half hour, 25 minutes. The bank's an hour and 40 minutes, and of course oil companies like 10 hours and 14 minutes until you start getting the upgrades to cut the time in half. So we've got to be careful of investing too much too early before we can get the time benefit. Very important thing to remember. But we're going to go ahead and get 10 hockey. As you can see, $488.2 million on pace there. That's pretty good. Do I go ahead and get the upgrade, or do I buy some of these other things? Let's get the upgrade. 1.4 billion now from hockey. That's what we're talking about. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I can't get stuck. There we go. So we're moving up now. This restart, definitely a lot more money in play. I mean, 550% bonus, so we got a lot more money in play. I'd be happy to see if we can't make a run at least getting 50 of everything. And then who knows what we'll be able to get come, you know, days future. I still got time there. Gonna let that percolate a little bit. I'd like to move up and get the shrimp up to 50 before I start moving any more on hockey. With a 5-minute timer on it, we've got time. But once we get above 25 hockey, that starts getting cut in half. So, you know, we've got to try and be careful how we're going to adjust all of this. Boom, boom, boom. All right, still rolling. All right, newspapers up to 100, speeding that up 117,720 a half a second. That's pretty fast, actually. Can't complain about that at all. And like you said, eventually, it's like when we had our first episode. You know, you eventually start getting to the point where you're going to have to wait a few seconds, maybe even up to 15 or 20 seconds for the money to actually roll in enough to be able to make these changes. The real exciting part is going to be when we see the amount of angels as we go through the week this week. My goal was to build this week. I want to do as much building as I possibly can. We may still have another restart. With 277 angels, if we get to where I've got 1,000 angels waiting to be claimed, I may go ahead and do a restart before the weekend, but only if we break 1,000 angels at some point during this week, during our building. So that's, you know, that's kind of where we're at there on that. Now I'm going to hold out because I only need about 2 billion. There you go. Here we are. Boom! 8, 7. We're going to have 4.3 billion hit, and that's going to let us do a lot of building here. And there it is. All right, so boom. Do that one. And let's go ahead and do that one. And let's do that one. So there we go. That also allows us to get the first 10 movie studios. And we got 5.8 billion. Now here's the thing, it takes 10 billion to triple that one up in the upgrade. So I'm not certain we'll get to that. We might. Anything is possible. And we need to hire the manager. So now we've got the manager to run it. And again, that's, you know, got to be picking up speed as soon as we possibly can, if we possibly can. Da 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 da. And this is kind of where you're stuck. You know, you're waiting for that money to hit. You don't know how you're going to be able to hold out, but you want to be able to increase your profits as soon as you can, as fast as you can. Any way that you can. And right now, I'm just biding my time. Boom! How about an extra 10 million on the donuts there? Wonderful! 71.197. That's gonna pay off in the long run. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. I'd like to get up to 1,000 angels. As you can see, the next upgrade is 10 billion for the movie studio. But if I get 10 billion, I'm more likely to buy 10 more hockey and 10 more movie studios right now if I'm going to be forced to wait 24 hours to come back to move up any further. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. If I want to go that far with it. So, but we get the car washes moving faster anyway. Get up to 100 car washes. I can live with that. I can live with that. But yeah, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna sit here and we're gonna kind of bank some cash and see what we can do. I think we're gonna try and see if we can't bump those movie theaters up to 20 and at least get up over 11.5 billion every time it rolls through for 25 minutes. And while that's not gonna lead to a blue million, trillion, quadrillion, whatever when we come in tomorrow, it'll set us up to be able to quickly jump right back into the banks and the oil and see where that extra 554% bonus can take us. Honestly, I'd love to be able, even if it's just to speed up the hockey to the point where, you know, it's going to be coming every minute and a half or something instead of 3 minutes. I mean, I'd love the opportunity to speed some stuff up, but maximum wise, you see where we're at. And I'm almost to the point where we want to try to get the movies up to 25. We cut that down to the 12.5 minute mark or whatever, then honestly, we're set up pretty good for quite a few billions, if not possibly trillions, over a 24 hour period. And that's kind of where we're aiming right now. I mean, I admit, I want to try and get at least 3 more movies so I can quicken those up, and then after that, we're just going to kind of sit and see where we're at. But it's, it kind of gets to a point where you reach a plateau where it's kind of a waiting game. Well, I don't want a 45-minute episode because I'm waiting for $13.4 billion to come in 20 minutes. So odds are what we're going to do is once we get up to 25, we're just going to kind of let stuff simmer. Once we let stuff simmer, then we're going to see where we're at. I mean, I want to see how fast this goes and how close we are to completion once we get that 25th one. But it's going to be a little bit because, let's be honest, we're only at 288. Now we're over 900. All right, we're getting there. 500 million away. Woo! Bup, 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 bup. I love that song. Just plays in the background. It's very, very catchy. Now, eventually, with these managers, you know, not only do you get some of this, but you get these managers that make things cheaper. I'm not going to do it this early, but eventually we're going to start buying some of these managers as well. You also get angel upgrades. Once we get to 10,000 angels, we have a chance to triple all the profits right off the bat, and etc. all the way down the line, with more things coming with each one. So we got the opportunity. All right. So there we are, 14.646 every 12.5 minutes. Not a, honestly, not a bad position to be in. You know, I think that's where we're probably going to be. I think I'm going to try and vamp a little bit. Go ahead and let the hockey finish. Get that 4.3. See where we're at. You know, I think it'll be a pretty good thing. But I may try to add 10 hockey and 10 shrimp before we finish, just to get those two upped going into tomorrow. So we'll see how we go here. Let's up this first. And then, well, wait just a little bit because we still need 50 million more. Here it is, coming. 2, 1, boom. Up to 732.3 million every 23 seconds. That's actually gonna pile up pretty fast, I think. So I'm pretty excited about that. So, okay, that's where we're going to be. And hopefully, anybody want to have any guess on how much money we'll make over the course of the night? My guess is, for better or worse, you're probably going to be looking at something around 1.4 trillion, 1.5 trillion. That is my guess. So we'll see you tomorrow for the next episode of Adventure Capitalist. If you've enjoyed this, leave us a like. If you're new to the channel, say hello. Say something in the comments. We always love hearing from people. And subscribe. Hang around. Check out all our videos. But until we see tomorrow, hold on. Yeah, I'm addicted. I can't stop. Boom. Okay. Went ahead and picked up 10 more pizzas before the end of the day. Might as well. Alright, so we will see you tomorrow for the next edition, and we will see just how far we can advance the empire of Hopp Gaming and their economic conquests tomorrow. Take care, everybody. We'll see you then.